Stay tuned after this program for some exciting retail offers on products seen in the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders country western workout video.
Warning. The scenes that you're about to see may be unbearable for some persons.
3, 2, 1.
Previously on VCR Party Live.
We are having the Toilament. We're finally having the Toilament. We've been talking about it for a long time, and I guess I've been waiting my entire life for this Toilament.
Yeah, you're going to witness a new low in VCR Party history tonight.
Dr. Judah is joining us tonight. He's going to be our judge. We figured we should have a medical professional here. He knows the human anatomy better than anybody, but I really hope this Toilament makes a big splash.
Yeah. Well,
welcome, Dr. Judah.
I'm glad to be here for a new low in VCR Party history. It's very exciting.
Wait till next week. Yeah. I'm sure there will be another one.
Here's how this is going to work. Each of us picked out 2 shitters. Is that what we're calling them? Contestants?
Toilet men.
2 toilet men, and then you will assign a minute amount to how many minutes you think he spends on the toilet. This is Dr. Schultz.
And then I would have my bowel movement. I remember sometimes it wouldn't come out.
So, Dr. Judah, how many minutes do you think Dr. Schultz spends on the toilet?
57 minutes exactly.
That seems like a good number.
All right, let me get into my first one here. This is from a movie called Computer Beach Party.
In the space business, what isn't a little crazy sometimes?
How long does Colonel Thompson spend on the toilet?
Maybe 25 minutes.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
In the poop business, what isn't a little crazy sometimes?
I got to go with Mr. Nasty and all of his incarnations.
Because I'm Mr. Nasty, and I can't take it anymore.
Yeah, like 110 minutes a day.
Really?
Well, I'm going to start off. My first one is Danny Aiello. And
the late Danny Aiello.
Papa just wants the best for you. He wants to be proud of the things you do.
So maybe I'll go with like 35.
35. Okay.
Well, I want to thank Dr. Judah
for destroying his career today.
Yeah. Burn it to the ground.
You're the best. Yeah, don't suffer in silence to you too.
VCR Party Live. VCR Party Live. At the end of the 20th century, a scientist saw a killer comet on its way. He filmed instructions for its destruction over a second-hand VHS tape, but then was hit by a Winnebago. So his assistants Nick and Joe must search every corner of his drone for the cassette that is only home. But in the meantime, they'll play the greatest hits they find. VCR Party Live. VCR Party Live.
Hello, Melindas. Welcome to VCR Party. It's Toilament time. It's upon us. It is here. I'm Joe. That's Nick. That's Steve. We watch VHS tapes, but more importantly, it's the second annual Toilament. Even though we did the last one 2 years ago, we're still calling it an annual. And unfortunately, we're not taping this one live because I was watching the last one. The comments were incredible on the last one. So I'm sure the comments are going to be hilarious in this one, but they just won't be popping up on screen.
We had another plan for this episode, and then Joe, you kind of hijacked it. You're like, no, we're doing another Toilament. And this is one of our least popular episodes. It's
do you know how many comments we got on it?
Divisive. The same amount we usually do, but we put more up, I think. That was the ratio. But yeah, I think...
No. Totals. Go look at the totals for what the totals were on that. There were more comments, and that's what you want. You want engagement, Nick. That's how it works.
Okay.
That's how the game works. You want
Please stop. This is just toilet humor.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But you know what? I thought that we do this, we haven't done this for 2 years. I'm thinking every 2 years because the number 2, we do it every 2 years for the number 2.
Sure.
I'd rather that than every year, so okay.
Yeah. All right.
Do you want to get into this, or do you have any new tapes? I have some new tapes, but
sure. Yeah, I can hold up a couple. We found so many at VHS Fest. I've got like these. This is a twofer. We got David Benoit exposes violence in rock music and the occult. So
That looks good.
Yep, that's a two-parter.
Okay.
Oxyflexing was given to us.
Ooh, never seen that one.
Yeah, I don't think we have. We have Oxy-Size, many copies of that, but we don't have that.
Yeah. How much time do you think that man spends on the toilet, Nick?
Oh, it's a great question. Something we're going to be exploring in depth.
Well, we'll ask Dr. Judah when he comes on because we have the doctor.
This one's cool.
Okay.
This is Leonardo.
That's a good one.
Orchestra Man. Yep. And there's some
I like this
on
one.
the back. Yep. Classical rock and roll, Latin romantic.
And was that a label on the front of it, or is that part of?
No, this is a part of the. Oh wait, no. Yeah, you're right. This is a label. I didn't even notice this, Steve. This belongs to. It's an audio cassette.
Oh, let's get him on the. Oh, call him. Call him right now, Nick. Tell him.
It's from Pennsylvania. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, speaking of Leonardo, we have this one. This is Portrait of Leonardo. And what do you think about this portrait?
It looks like AI.
That's exactly where I was going to go.
It's very poorly airbrushed here. So imagine you're just starring on as a guest star on Growing Pains, and the next thing you know, there's a terrible drawing of you out on at Suncoast Video somewhere.
Yeah.
Portrait of Leonardo.
I got I think Bob sent us all of these, Nick. So you remember her, right?
Yeah,
of
course.
Don't Just Happen woman.
Yeah.
Yep. It looks like she wasn't ready for the photo when they took it. She has a whole series of them. These are all still in the shrink, and they're white tapes.
Wow.
So we got all of them. We got everything from Lorraine Day. Drugs
never cure disease.
Nope, they never do.
Mm-hmm.
You Can't Improve on God. I think we have this one, but we don't have it in the shrink wrap. That's for sure. And Double Blind, What Science Can't See. So we'll have to show this one to Dr. Judah because he's been using science for a long time now, and a lot of things science can't see. So, let's bring on. We have another contestant here, another Toilament contestant. We got our buddy from AV Geek, Skip Elsimer. He's going to be here. He is. There you are. There you are, Skip.
Whenever we have a tournament or a competition of any kind, we have to bring in the ringer, and that is Skip from AV Geek. So welcome.
Yeah.
Well, I was excited to see what you bring to the table because you bring the 16 millimeter stuff. Stuff that we don't have. So, but you understood the rules, right? You had to find a toiletman that.
Yeah, and so it was a challenge because when I watch films, I don't necessarily write down, oh wow, that guy would definitely spend a lot of time on the toilet.
I had to go through like everything.
That's not in your spreadsheet of your.
No, it's surprisingly not. No,
not a keyword. Okay.
No. So also, I had some ideas, and some of them I couldn't get. I mean, I could go down a horrible route, but I decided not to do that.
This is the episode to do it on.
No. Like even beyond just potty humor, I could go. People were like, "Oh, well, you should show somebody who is paralyzed," and I'm like, "No."
Although we have shown that in our live show before, but not here.
And I'm like, "No."
That's a different tournament. That's a completely
that's a everybody feels bad tournament.
Yes, exactly. Also, Skip, you told me that you recently had a colonoscopy.
I did.
I feel
my second one.
I feel like I'm coming about number 2. I was just thinking about that.
Yeah.
Number
because
2.
They found a polyp. They found a polyp the first time, so then I had to come back in a couple of, shorter than 10 years.
Okay.
And so that happened last week, and that was do it. You got to do it.
Yeah, you got to do it. You got it. Yep. It's important. Yep.
So the Toilament is for a good cause. We're spreading awareness about getting caught.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
That's the impetus for doing this again.
Yeah, that's the reason.
Okay. Well, we should set the table though here with some toilet-based videos.
Yeah, let's watch a found footage festival classic that's toilet-based.
You caught me with my pants down, but no one sells carpet or waterbeds for less.
All right. So we were doing a show in Nashville, Tennessee, and the projectionist told me, he goes, we just had to install some new toilets. And he goes, we got this demo from a salesman for Zern. And he's like, you got to find this. I think it was on DVD. He's like, you got to find this DVD. And so I did. I tracked it down and I wrote to them and said, hey, I'm a, I don't know, custodian and we need to buy some new toilets. And so they sent it to me, and here it is. It's for the Zern. It's a demonstration of how powerful their toilets are. Skip, have you seen this one?
I believe I have.
Okay, this is a classic.
Zern Industries continues to innovate as a company in order to adapt to our greener world. Continued testing of our products is one of the most important ways that we ensure we continue to provide our customers with the best products in the industry. The cased miso test is an important part of the maximum performance testing process. Miso paste.
Nick, you could probably eat those because they're vegan, right?
Absolutely, those are 100% vegan.
You could fry those up.
My mouth could be right under that hole right there, just gobbling these up. You're right.
Paste is a substance devised from soybeans that is used as a replication of an actual solid waste. This test is conducted using 1,000 grams of miso paste along with 4 balls of toilet paper, each 6 sheets in length.
Steve, I feel like that's probably a familiar sight to you, isn't it? That's got to be, right?
I was asking why they had to put the miso paste through that little hole, but then when it came to the toilet paper, they could just throw it in. Like,
yeah,
why did you?
Yeah,
why did you need to have that whole thing?
Yeah,
that's a good point. Yeah.
The
We'll ask Dr. Judo when he comes on.
Yeah, right. Keep these questions.
average real-world encounter of solid waste should not exceed 250 grams. However, the maximum performance test requires the larger number to ensure the fixture will meet ANSI standards.
ANSI.
Yeah. This test is conducted using one large 250-gram chunk of miso paste. The Zern 1.28 high-efficiency toilet efficiently handles removal of the large waste with just a single flush. For more information, please go to www.zern.com and
www.
All the meetings that they had, all the meetings about so we want to simulate poop, but we don't want to make the poop. So what out in the world can we purchase that is poop?
Yeah, I wonder if there's a standard or something. Also, the fact that they made it brown was an interesting choice. Like, I know on commercials, whenever they show, in diaper commercials, they'll show how absorbent something is. They'll use blue liquid. They won't use yellow. Yeah.
They don't want to, it just bums everybody out. But the Zern, it's it's a B2B business, so they don't care.
Yeah. So.
Wow. So I think that sets the table. So that would this is what we're going to be evaluating how many miso pastes can come out of these men.
I'm going to shift. I'm going to shift gears. I'm going to shift gears here to something non-poop related. We'll take a little break here before we dive in.
What a shock!
But I forgot about this corner that I had invented a couple years ago, and I wanted to bring it back. It's a little corner called. Remember this one?
Yep.
It's called Videos That Might Be Difficult to Make Love To. So let's say you are the idea behind this corner is let's say it's springtime, love is in the air, you're with your special person, you go out to a nice restaurant and everything, and all the different kinds of champagnes are in front of you. It's very romantic. You come home, you sit on the couch, and your lover pops in this next tape. I think that this video might be difficult to make love to.
That would kill the mood. Okay.
Yeah.
I think it would kill the mood. I think I could probably still do it, but I think it would be difficult to make love while watching this video. Tell me if you guys
I just love that your setup is all the different champagnes are in front of you. People
white champagne from every region of France.
Yeah.
I was trying to paint a picture for you guys to put you in the mind. Steve, it's called Theater of the Mind.
Yeah.
Well, I was right there with my lover mentally until Steve interrupted. But all right, I'll try to get back there. Okay, go ahead.
All right, be back there with your lover.
All right, hit play. Yep.
He pops in this VHS tape, right? Okay, and this is what's on it.
There is insertion happening.
耳穴是耳廓表面与身体在对耳轮的下角和耳轮角之间有一个凹陷，支气管可以在耳尖的部位点刺放血。
I couldn't hear you, Joe.
Yeah, we'll cut out for a sec.
最后，肺区。
So it might be difficult to make love.
Maybe.
During that because
I don't know.
it's an ear massage video. Do you think so? You think it would enhance your lovemaking, Skip?
Well, it's not necessarily enhanced, but I don't think it's enough.
That's a
to
different
stand in the
corner.
way. Yeah,
Okay.
that's a totally different corner.
Wouldn't
But
hinder.
I think that it wouldn't hinder.
Okay.
Now if something was going to come out of the ear, that was my fear. Is that something? was gonna
It always is with Joe.
Well, then it's a depth of vision. That's a different. That's a different corner entirely.
Well,
that would
I want
hinder.
it to be on the line. I don't want it to be so gross that that it's obviously. That's why it's called. It might be difficult to make love to. I feel like because you'd be watching it and wanting to learn about ear massage, and you'd be like, maybe your erection would.
Oh,
decline.
I
don't
see.
know.
Yeah.
You know what? You've also given me a Pavlovian response where you show that video and I just want to hear the slurping sounds, like the. And I just keep waiting for them.
I contemplated. Maybe I should. Maybe I should add that
think
in.
you should.
Maybe in
I
slow
think.
motion too.
I
like-
missed it. I'm not gonna lie. I never ever thought it. I'm like, oh.
Okay. Yeah, I'll add that back in.
All right, let's get into this week in screeners, video store screeners.
You may say it's a screener, but it's not the only one. I hope Tuesday we will watch some criminal penalties for unauthorized duplication or distribution.
I got a toilet-based screener. Remember Ghoulies, the VHS cover, the little goblin coming out of the toilet, and then that wasn't even in the movie, so they added it into Ghoulies too. They were like, we got to actually shoot the scene. Everybody's expecting it, and they leaned into it with the POP that you could get if you ordered more than one copy. This was the tape they would send to video stores to get you to order Ghoulies 2.
Beastly. They're bloodthirsty. They're back. Ghoulies 2. Those devilish diminutive demons have returned to scare up some ghouly fun at a hapless house of horrors.
Satan's Den's been losing money for 16 months. Our money. You have until the end of the weekend to turn it around.
Stakes couldn't be higher.
Scary, mister. I bet it's not. I bet it's stupid. This place is better than Epcot Center. Come on, let's go and get the guy.
Now the profits are up, but the
Epcot was good at the
returns
time.
are down. Ghoulies 2. They'll get you in the end. Again. And just when you thought it was safe to go back in the bathroom. Look out for the Ghoulies 2 inflatable mobile. Watch for details.
How badly do you want one of those? I mean,
that's pretty
How
great.
big was it? It was hard to tell the scale of it.
I think it's toilet sized. I've seen these. I feel like Josh from Lunch Meat may have had one of these at a VHS fest or something. But yeah, I've seen these in the wild before.
I would use it as a pool floaty.
Yeah. Oh, that's not bad.
They called it a mobile, but I would use it as a store side dangler, like a
a dangler.
Yeah,
some sort. Yeah,
cashier dangler, maybe. I don't know.
Put it over the buffet. Yeah. All right,
Yeah.
Ghoulies 2 video store screener. I'm ordering a dozen of those.
Okay, I got a funny name that was sent in by Rachel and Scott, and I had difficulty with this one because there's a blooper in here, there's a flub in here, and there's also banter in here. It comes from it comes from a local news station in, I think, Vermont. But let me just roll the funny names. Okay, we're filling up here. Look at this. I had some emails suggesting, maybe you have like a Hall of Fame or you have some sort of. I don't know.
I like when people try to make constructive suggestions when they don't know by now that you're being deliberately obtuse.
What are you talking about? I'm trying to do this show as good as I can, and I want people to be happy. So
right, yeah.
It just, I don't know. It's not a good look if like most of the names are in the honorable mentions, and we can't find O, U, X, or Y. It's just not a good look. So maybe we have to reform the system.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So anyway, this is a funny name from a news station. He's one of the guys interviewed in here, but there's a flub right off the bat, and it's good. And I have a follow-up to this too. So, okay, here we go.
Well, growing pea from plants.
Growing plants from pea.
Oh, pea from plants. There you go.
It might sound outlandish, but it is gaining traction in the Green Mountains. Our Sophia Thomas joins us live in studio to tell us how. Yeah, I don't think that tech is quite there yet, John and Alessa. But if you've used one of these orange porta potties, your pee was transformed into plant food. That's thanks to the porta potty company Wasted. Their porta potties collect pee from standing users, but their newest tech works for seated users too, with a ramp that sends pee down a tube while solids are separated using a conveyor belt.
What?
We have a
A lot.
little.
What do you think about casually using the word pee? Like,
It's weird.
Journalistic. Shouldn't they be saying urine?
It's just weird. Yeah, urine should be
The word they use.
It's like that video we have where a guy's like, until I was 30 years old, I hated my asshole. And it's like, that's like, he should be saying the clinical term, but he keeps saying asshole. It's very confusing.
Wasted then removes nutrients from your pee,
Look at that.
creating powdered and liquid plant fertilizer. The owners say it turns heads, but customers lean into it once they learn it doesn't smell like pee and returns vital nutrients back to nature.
We're giving people permission to talk about pee and poo in a cool way.
Wasted owners estimate they've
Wait. That was the funny
name.
Right?
What was
Did
that?
you see that name?
Yeah,
I was too distracted by it. In a cool. I was distracted by it in a cool way. Thor Retzlaff.
Thor Retzlaff. Let's hear his line again. He's talking about it in a serious way. Here we go.
We're giving people permission to talk about pee and poo in a cool way.
Wasted owners estimate they've diverted 20,000 gallons of pee so far. John and Alyssa.
John and Alyssa.
So there's Thor
wow.
Retzlaff in the honorable mentions. Yeah, I can't
Really?
move
You don't
around.
think that they could knock out Reed Flake?
He probably could, actually. Thor Retzlaff.
Well, if Reed Flake's going to be knocked out, it should be by Richard Dick Spittle. I mean,
Yeah, that's true. Good point.
Yeah, Dick Spittle.
Steve brings up a very good point. Yeah.
Well, you got to get the committee on this. These are tough decisions to make. And,
Steve, I put in a new drop in there for you that I think could come in handy for tonight's show if you wanted to.
We're giving people permission to talk about pee and poo in a cool way.
Yeah,
So-
so I'll probably play it 6 times tonight.
Okay. Yeah, we'll keep that at the ready.
Can I play? Okay, so they were a pretty good news team, right? They rolled with the punches and they laughed, and at the right times there was a poop and pee story, and they were laughing during it. But the folks at North Dakota, can I show another? I want to show this. I've been wanting to show this one. I just don't know how to show it. I figured this is a good time to show it. This guy starts laughing during a very serious news story. There's nothing funny about it at all. And he starts giggling during it. And so I thought I feel like this is a good partner to the one we just watched. So here's the North Dakota news team.
Toll in floods in India and Pakistan is past 400.
Authorities are warning of more flooding in the days ahead. Those floods have put 500,000 people in danger, and thousands of people are homeless. Troops have been using boats and helicopters to drop food supplies to stranded families and to evacuate villagers. And I'm just thinking of this cold weather. I cannot get over it.
We definitely have a not so warm
Why would that be
forecast.
funny?
Rebecca will be in next with more.
That was a classic diversion. Like, I am laughing about this, and I got to talk about something else.
Yeah.
I thought maybe he was laughing like, I think I'm complaining about the weather. They have it really bad, and I'm laughing because the weather's cold here. That's what I was hoping it was. But even
I feel
so,
like he's thinking about something else that we're not privy to or something. I don't know.
there are a bunch of gigglers over there at North Dakota. So, yeah.
Well,
All right.
Let me just mention it's the last VCR party of July, but we're heading back out on the road with more shows. Go to foundfootagefest.com for tour dates, but we're going to be in Schenectady, upstate New York, Brattleboro, Vermont, Portland, Maine, Boston, Dallas, Austin for Fantastic Fest. Skip, you'll be there for that, right? And
Yes, I will.
Fantastic Fest?
Yes.
We're there on the closing night. And then Philly in September as part of a kickoff to Halloween. We're going to do an all spooky show there in Croydon, PA, outside of Philly. So it's going to be a busy fall for us. We hope to see you on the road.
Let's get into some flying windows, and then we'll start this Toilament.
Okay. Did you see
What the
it?
hell was that?
That was great.
A couple weeks ago, we played a very odd, like modern flying window of a guy that was talking about Welsh history of English names, and he used like an origami bird flying window, and we were all impressed by it. So Ode to Paris actually made that for us, and I was stunned. I was like, I got it.
That's the new one. That's it. That's the new graphic.
Your Melindas are so good.
Hey, how do
Holy
you
cow.
do that? I don't know how you do it, but I was amazed by it.
That was really good.
So, yeah, this one comes from Wayne, our professional window conner. Wayne said that she will, well, professional implies she gets paid. She does not, but our volunteer, but very professional demeanor in her counting of all the flying windows.
The reports are professional.
Yes, so she said new total coming soon, but in the meantime, she found this one for, it was the Boy Scouts, but it was for Tiger Cubs, but how to host a Tiger Cub meeting for the younger Boy Scouts.
Welcome to the wonderful world of Tiger Cubs. Tiger Cubs is an exciting program of the Boy Scouts of America for boys who are in the first grade and their adult partners. You have now fulfilled the first part of your volunteer position with Tiger Cubs. However, there are several essential parts of your job left.
Thickly bordered.
It is extremely important that you remain involved with the Tiger Cub groups and report on the progress to the PAC committee. You do this by attending gatherings, keeping up with which adults will be hosting the gatherings, and making sure you are in contact with those hosts about 3 weeks before gatherings. You will work with the Tiger Cub group on the Cub Scouting Here We Come big idea. And you are also responsible for working with the PAC committee in re-registering the Tiger Cub group.
The Tiger Cub promise. I promise to love God, my family, and my country, and to learn about the world.
Whoa! Do you think he understood what he was saying there? That make kids recite oaths. I don't know if that's. That always rubbed me the wrong way. Whether it was the Pledge of Allegiance or I was in Boy Scouts and had to do that too, and I just always rubbed me the wrong way. But
I was thinking about having an oath that we all say for VCR party, Nick. But maybe I'll scratch that off the list.
Yeah, please do.
Sounds like you don't like them.
Not a big oath guy. Yeah.
Okay. All right, we have a graphic for the Toilament. We're going to bring out Dr. Judah, and I'll explain the rules coming up here. And you guys ready to dive in?
Let's see this intro. I'm excited for that.
Here we go. What are we?
Oh, I thought you were going to play it. Sorry.
Oh, no, it's in the...
I got it right here. I got it.
Oh, here we go.
I would be covered from eyebrow to foot in blood and urine and feces.
All been waiting for Dr. Judah, our judge is here.
Dr. Judah, an actual doctor.
Hello. Yes.
Hello. Thanks for having me back.
And you're wearing your lab coat and a stethoscope.
Had to dress up for the occasion.
Your everyday wear.
My Metamucil T-shirt, just in case.
Oh, perfect! Wow.
Yes. Okay.
Got to come prepared.
Where the hell did you get a Metamucil T-shirt?
I made it on Redbubble special for the occasion.
Wow, you prepared.
That's why you're the best. Also,
this morning, all I'm doing is scrubbing through footage looking for fat guys. You actually made a Metamucil shirt, so you prepared far better than I did.
Well, Judah, you're a super Melinda because you've contributed a lot of nice things over the years. First of all, you are the designer behind the state flags. You do the state jingle flags
and the map.
Yep, and the map. And you dressed as Jeff Holpert, the mole killer, in the past.
I was thrilled to see him in the Toilament introduction. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Oh yeah.
My constipated man. Yeah.
Yep. And then you made us a Pam cap in the shape of Pavel Goberman, which Pavel Goberman should probably be in this too.
Ooh, yeah, he's a very stout man. Yeah,
I forgot about the Pam cap. That was a COVID special.
We got a lot of nice things out of COVID. So here are the rules. We're each going to present you 2 different toilet men, and you have to tell us the same rules as last time, but for new viewers. You have to tell us how many minutes you think they spend on the toilet using your medical background. And if you need to consult any medical books, feel free to do that. We'll wait while you check. So, and then we'll total up all the minutes of our toilet men at the end, and whoever has the most minutes is the winner. But if you remember, there is a twist on the scoring. I'm not going to say it now, but there is a twist on the scoring at the end. Do you guys remember the twist?
Damn it, Joe! Why do you always do this?
Because I'm commissioner.
I cannot remember anything. I don't know who won. I don't remember who I put forth. You know, the one thing I do remember is it was 2 months after my daughter was born, and we had when we pre-taped it, we had a caregiver who was like within feet of me as I'm talking about arguing about why my guy spends more time in the bathroom than Joe's. And
why Danny Aiello spent more time on the toilet than Dr. Schultz?
Start from it, yeah. I'm wondering if she ever came back. That might have been her last day.
What does he do for a living? So, Dr. Judah, just to get your motor running here, to prime the pump, so to speak, how many minutes do you think each one of us spends on the toilet? Let's start with Nick. How many minutes do you think Nick spends on the toilet?
I mean,
Nick,
vegan diet.
It's accurate.
Vegan diet, automatic time decreaser. I don't know.
I was going to go the other way.
Really? Nah,
Yeah,
vegan
straw.
diets, people. Yeah, great fiber, all that kind of stuff. I don't know, 10 minutes.
Nick?
Less. Yeah, a little bit under. We're talking 7 minutes. But
nice.
I had the stopwatch out
Very
this morning. And, yeah,
very
that was it.
precise answer.
Skip? What about Skip? What do you think for Skip?
I eat meat, so they're just so you know.
Yeah, that does bump that up. You spend a lot of time using old photographic equipment. That strikes me like a man who spends a lot of time on the toilet. I don't know. I don't think any of you guys are in the sort of threshold of the folks we talked about last year.
Who do you? Let's say this. Who do you think spends the most time? Steve, right?
I mean, I would guess you, Joe, but
really
I could be wrong.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
although
gonna-
you have told me in the past that you make an effort to poop as quickly as you can, so that people
In
don't
a
know what
public
you're doing.
In a public
Yeah.
place. Yeah.
But he has a
now the math is
bidet.
getting complicated. That's true.
Joe has a bidet, so he might just spend extra time. Does that count? The
Luxuriating
bidet
with the bidet.
Yeah.
Well, you're on the toilet. You're on the toilet. That counts towards your time. So yeah, I mean, yeah. And I usually hit the button twice. So
yeah.
There you go.
All right. Any other questions before we get started?
I was wondering if we could have a short PSA. I mean, we're talking a lot about bathrooms, and I was wondering if we could have a short PSA about the importance of actually using a bathroom as opposed to using the out of doors.
Absolutely. I think that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. This is from my.
Is that it?
No.
Oh, Roe?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is this from, Skip?
This is Rorivis talks about worms.
Okay.
Who lives with you? Rorivis talks about worms.
And worms can also get inside of boys and girls, too, and make them feel sick.
Why do they get sick?
Because those worms living inside of boys and girls eat part of the food they eat.
You mean those peanut butter and jelly sandwiches they eat would feed the worms inside of children?
That's right.
How can you get rid of those worms and never, ever get them again?
Watch. Never use the out of doors for a bathroom. The bushes in your yard or the dirt on your doorstep is not a bathroom.
But what does going to the bathroom have to do with worms?
Well, when those worms are living inside of you, they lay eggs. Little tiny eggs. So small you can't see them. You could even put 50 eggs on the head of this pen.
Really?
And when you go to the bathroom, these eggs leave the body and can get into the dirt if you use the outdoors for a bathroom. See this toy truck? Now see the dirt on the wheels? If you were to put that dirt in your mouth, you would get those eggs inside of you. The eggs would hatch, and the worms would grow up inside of you.
Whoa.
How big would they get?
They would grow to be very big. Some of those worms would reach 12 inches or more.
That's bigger than I am.
Very important PSA.
Oh,
and
thank
who
you,
is
Skip.
Ro Rivas? That's the frog, right?
Ro Rivas is the frog. The
Okay.
squirrel's named Nutty. And Ro Rivas was like supposedly a very popular puppet in South Carolina educational television.
I can see why.
Yeah.
I know, I'm in for a long night. This is tough.
Everybody
Buckle up.
No, but one of my favorite laws to break is public urination. Like, not that I would do it out in front of people, but like peeing outside of a toilet, like out, outdoors, or like peeing where there isn't a toilet. It's one of my favorite. I look forward to that all the time. So
We all have hobbies,
I guess.
All right. Shall we get started with our first candidates?
No comments on my appreciation of.
I said we all have hobbies. That was.
Oh, okay. All right.
No, I was a party to you, like publicly urinating in an alley, and I was like, oh my god, if he gets arrested, like, what am I going to do?
Pee in an alley with you?
Yeah, in Raleigh.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's
and
just
you were gloating in the fact that you wanted to pee outside. You're like, well, I
like
could
it.
go to the bathroom, but honestly, I love public urination.
I when I do urinate, though, I urinate where people won't be walking. So I'm gonna, that's my PSA. PSA. Okay, Skip, you started things off. Why don't you go first? I want to see what you brought.
So 1970s, and this is the first one is the enzyme one. And I figured, what says 70s better than a mime?
Okay, here we go.
So here's
when
mine.
we eat a hamburger. Take a bite. Chewing is the first step in the process of breaking food into small particles. Chewing also releases saliva, which mixes with the food. Saliva contains the enzyme amylase, which begins to break down the starch in the hamburger bun into smaller molecules. Swallow. The food, partially broken down by chewing and by the enzyme, passes through the alimentary canal and into the stomach. Here, stomach cells secrete a gastric juice that contains another enzyme, pepsin. Pepsin helps break down protein in the meat. It's sort of a double-pronged attack for the proteins. Now the hamburger is a soup-like mixture and passes into the small intestine, where a pancreatic juice is released. This juice contains a whole range of enzymes, each one specially suited to break down a particular type of nutrient used by the body. Important thing to remember about this whole process is that none of it, not a single step, could have taken place without enzymes.
Wow.
Okay.
So
All
the
right.
mime himself would spend. What's the case for the mime of spending a lot of time?
Well, you saw how slow and deliberate he was. And, in kind of doing the miming of being on the toilet, it would be long.
Interesting.
And excruciating. And, we would think it was funny in the 70s, but by the 1980s, we would be totally done with this.
Yep, as we've discussed mimes. Yeah, they just fell out of fashion.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we have Dr. Judah here. You're probably an expert on this. Do mimes, or how long does that mime spend on the toilet?
Well, so far as we know from the video, he only eats hamburgers, which is definitely a downside. There's not a lot of fiber there, a ton of meat. Though when you're super active, presumably hydrating well, shaking his colon around, doing all of his mime business. So I don't know, maybe half an hour on the toilet a day.
Okay.
Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that.
Put him down for 30 minutes. Yeah.
Steve, do you got the log? Steve, do you have the time log? Can you start doing that?
I can do it right now. So that was 30?
Yeah.
Yes, 30.
Yep. Skip has 30 points on the board. Nick, why don't you go next? Who do you got?
Okay, I'm going to go with Eaton Morthurst. He's a little competitive eater. He eats a ton of food. I'm talking, he eats competitively. And we got this
Good one. This is a good one.
early footage from a show hosted by a guy who also used to host this show with Oprah. This was post-Oprah. But Mort Hurst came on. He's from the South, has a very bizarre accent. We talked to his son, Blueberry Boy, on a special EP mode. And he eats a bunch of collard greens and a bunch of other stuff in this clip given to us by Jeff Krulik.
Let's see, you are the collard-eating king. You've eaten 7.5 pounds of collard greens with 3 bottles of ketchup in 30 minutes.
That's right.
Yeah, you have eaten 15 pounds of watermelon at a sitting, 750 shrimp, a chocolate pie in 32 seconds, 6 fried chickens in a row, and you once ate 54 eggs in 39 minutes. In a moment, you're going to be eating a dozen eggs. How long do you think it'll take you to do that?
Well, I got a pretty good bowl here. You can eat them cooked out of a bowl with some ketchup on them. I eat ketchup on my eggs, too, you see. I'll eat them so quick, you better watch while I eat.
Yeah. Gosh.
He's gagging.
I'm gagging.
Look how much spills on the...
Oh, my
Oh!
gosh.
Now, take your time. Take your time.
Was he okay?
Take your time.
This is the best way to eat ketchup.
That one's empty.
He just wants attention.
I don't make a hog of myself. I just want a little bit of ketchup, that's all.
Morg, you are a terrific guy. We're going to take you back and clean you up and say thank you very much.
He had stuff all over his face, so you can tell he's kind of like being like, wipe your mouth out. But by the way, we got a rescue pug recently whose given name was Mort. I wonder if he was named after Mort Hurst. He does eat, could probably win some eating competitions.
Yeah,
so.
this guy's been on TV, so I'm sure that, he got
Yeah. But, I mean, you 6 or 8 back-to-back fried chickens, and, we're talking a lot of food that's got to take a lot of time to process. But what do you think, Judah?
Well, can I just jump in? Because I feel like the foods that he was eating weren't that unhealthy, There was shrimp in there, collard greens. I mean, I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there. It sounded like
healthy, not healthy. It's a lot.
And I will say that you can be a competitive eater if none of that food actually goes in your mouth.
Well, the eggs, he had trouble getting all the eggs in.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, I'd forgotten how unimpressive that performance was. He barely
Yeah. It just, and he was like struggling with it too. But
he looked like he was about to die.
He ate a lot of collard greens, I'll say that.
I think he's more of a showman than he is a competitive eater, but yeah.
Tremendous showman. Yeah, I feel like this is the trickiest one I've had dating back to last year, because like half the time this guy's going to be spending a ton of time on the toilet, but it really just depends on what he's competitively eating. Like like 5 watermelons? That's an ass load of water. That would just straight out diarrhea. So
now is there something to be said about eating quickly versus eating slowly like the mime did?
You mean in terms of how it makes you poop?
Yeah.
I'm so glad I did this with my career.
So are we.
I don't think so. I mean, I think it all just kind of sits down there and makes its way through in real time. It'd make you more likely to throw up. I bet that guy's thrown up quite a few times.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
I think he actually had a stroke once.
Yeah, he did.
That's what Blueberry Boy told us. Yeah.
Oh, Blueberry Boy. Well, I feel like I got to give him the benefit of the doubt in terms of spending more time on the toilet, because he may do collard greens, he may do watermelon, but that looks like a man who fundamentally has eaten a lot of chicken and hamburgers in his time. So I feel like, 65 minutes or something.
Wow. Nick in the lead.
Whoa.
Whoa. Try to beat a competitive eater, we found on VHS. That's the gauntlet has been thrown.
Well, I just feel like maybe he has more quantities during the day rather than just one long one at the beginning of the day. That would be, but
we're totaling up the minutes you'd spend in a day, right? That's how long you'd spend on the toilet.
I think it's just, okay. You're counting all the minutes.
Yeah. If he goes 6 times, all those minutes would add up. So,
okay. You're saying that he goes like 4 times, 15 minutes at a time. Okay.
Or one,
is that what you're saying, Judah? Let's just ask Judah. Is that what we're saying?
I sort of imagine that man just doing it all at once. You got to spend the rest of your time training, right?
That's true.
Yeah,
he's a busy man.
Yeah,
but just going forward, I feel like that's the evaluation, right?
For one day of dumping. Yes. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go next. I'm going to go with, okay, so we had this video about the Green Bay Packers from 1997. This is after they won the Super Bowl, so everybody was insane. And they put out this VHS tape. Nick, you subscribe to that newspaper, the Packer Plus?
Yeah,
or something
Packer
like that?
Report. Yeah,
Packer Report,
Plus,
yeah. So they put out a video about the Packers, and there's a lot of people in here who could be competing in this toilament, but I'm going to focus on one towards the end. So we'll watch a little bit of the video. We'll see some of the other potential shitters here, but here we go.
Hi, my name's Rick Dahl from Berlin, Wisconsin, and I'm an ultimate Packer fan.
Like that guy, I could toss him in easily, because especially the Packer fans, they eat a lot of sausages, bratwurst, cheese. Yep. I mean, the guy in the background, he could easily.
Are you going with Nitschke on this?
Oh, no.
Hi, and welcome to today's show. I'm Audra Platt.
And I'm Ray Nitschke. One thing that is...
I thought about going with Nitschke, but no, I think he probably does spend a lot of time in the toilet. But I'm not going with Nitschke.
It's always been exciting in football is the rivalry between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears.
I never did especially like those Bear guys because in the 80s...
I think this guy... He probably does.
There was a time when they would pretty senselessly and brutally beat up on those Packers, and I don't think that was very good etiquette.
When the regular season starts and we go right up
I think that guy, he could be a contender.
Until January, the week before the Super Bowl, we play right up until then outside.
We've been around to a lot of the bars in town, and we figured that we've probably poured about 13.
Did he have a funny name? I didn't even notice
Knutson.
it. Oh, well, it's Knutson. Just because I went to high school with a lot of Knutsons.
Oh, yeah. Midwest thing. All right.
I should say, though, like the lower third graphic, it's Swiss cheese. Like,
that's pretty great.
Yeah. Any of these people are going to be constipated. I mean, it's crazy.
Right.
Could we call him Knutson?
I mean, that's pretty funny.
Judy, you got a keen eye.
He is a Knutson, right? He came from nuts, and
yeah, you're right. That's how he got his name. Yeah, that's how Dave got his name. He's so Dave, isn't he? He's such a Dave.
And we figured that we
probably still does downstairs.
All dads had that
ad. We've probably poured about $13,000 back into the economy of Beloit.
On TV,
that guy.
Honey, hurry up with that Max, or I'm not taking to the Packer game on Sunday.
Okay. So now here's our feature story. This is who I'm entering into the Toilament right here.
Pack is back. Only this time, Larry Packalope Primo, one of the world's biggest Packer fans, is head of the herd. The Packalope, as he is known for his Packer-infested Ford van and pre-game tailgate parties, wears antlers atop a football helmet. And the Packalope prances to all the Packer games, especially in his native hometown of Green Bay. He said he wouldn't leave Green Bay for anything, not even $25,000 and a job relocation out west.
I just have such a support for the Packers. I could never support another team, and I'd never be happy in San Francisco. So I just as soon make a little less money and stay in Green Bay and support the green and gold.
Yeah. So there you go. Yep. Larry Primo, Larry Packalope. You know that he tailgates. He definitely eats a lot of cheese. He wouldn't relocate to San Francisco for $25,000.
Big question.
And didn't he pose with a box of Wheaties before the piece started? But the Wheaties were not in his bowl.
No. No, I think he had that box of Wheaties because it had the Packers on it. And so it wasn't for eating. Yeah, those Wheaties were not for eating. Good question, Skip. Yeah. So what do you think, Judah?
I think that's a killer choice. That dude definitely eats nothing but meat. He barely moves. He's probably got chronic back pain, so he's taking some opioids. I think it's just perfect choice. I was leaning towards 90 minutes, but let's go 2 hours on the toilet.
2 hours?
Wow.
120.
More than more.
Wow.
Oh, man. Maybe I don't even have to do a second one. I will, but maybe I don't have to.
It may be.
Okay. Wow.
It's hard for me to imagine a man
make this
more
episode
stapled to the
shorter.
toilet.
Heaven forbid.
Commanding lead now.
Wow.
All right, Steve, what do you got?
Well, I did some research, and by that I mean I put in why do people have trouble pooping into Google, and I got low fiber intake, dehydration, lack of physical activity, changes in routine like travel, changes in diet. You know who jumped out to me? Little Marky.
Oh.
Yeah. So maybe we could show Little Marky, and then high consumption of dairy and processed foods is another one. I think that could slow down. I really think Little Marky might be beat Larry Primo.
No way. But here he is. Here's a Little Marky.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Fox.
I will praise you, for I who fearfully made all my days you planned for me. And I'll always be a sacrifice of praise, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made.
When I was made in secret, you saw me and informed. You planned my days long before I knew them. You hear and understand me, you know by every thought. Your skillful hand has made me who I am. Oh, he's still working on me. Do you know the song? To make me what I ought to be. It took him just a week to make the moon and stars, the sun and the earth and Jupiter and Mars. I like being me. I like being me. Could you tell?
With you and me.
A lot of time for good in this study.
And one more thing that I saw on the internet, I don't know if it's true, but he developed Little Marky, the voice, everything like that, the entire song repertoire and the entire routine, one toilet sitting. He just sat there, he did it all. So
You read that?
Yeah, I read that. It was on the internet. So take that for
Steve, you were talking about high dairy, low fiber, all that stuff. I just saw him singing with a squeaky voice. Like I didn't see any of him like consuming dairy with the Packalope. I saw him at the tailgating. I saw him, you know what I mean? Like I saw him not
No,
eating
Joe, I
Wheaties.
don't know what you mean.
I don't know what you're seeing with Little Marky, except for
I'm telling you what I saw on the internet about him is that one sitting, he developed that whole character, wrote the entire sermon, wrote songs to go with it, one toilet sitting.
Show me the article, and then you can factor that in. But Dr. Judah,
That toilet sitting must have been like 3 hours long. That's really impressive.
Maybe that's the number you should give them.
I feel like your legs would go numb at that.
I'm sure they did. That's where the praise came from. Yeah. It's a really great choice. I think the only thing that he has that the Packalope doesn't is that I'm sure the Packalope has a chronic opioid use problem, which is definitely clogging him up. But every other point you made is perfect. And I got to say, Little Marky is actually the one person that I was shocked didn't show up in Toilament 1. So it's thrilling to see him here for number 2.
Thrilling.
Yeah, because Little Marky would go around to different churches. I wonder, like, how much time he spent in each church. Like, he'd come to the new church, he'd go to their toilet. Yeah. A lot of travel.
Oh, that's true. But a lot of the other folks that do this sort of thing, you see them jumping around. He is never moving very hard. So, I agree. Really tremendous pooper. It's hard for me to give him more than the Packalope, though. That dude just like that dude is.
You don't have to give him a lot more.
Visual embodiment of constipation. Maybe 100 and let's say 110 minutes.
Wow. Okay.
Oh,
Steve jumps right into second place. Yes.
Well,
all right.
Skip, bring the heat. What you got?
Okay. So it's a 70s party, a hip 70s party. And this is, the film is called Communicable Diseases. They Just Get Around. So you're at a hip party, people are dancing, hanging out, and then this happens.
Ran down a hill about 12 o'clock. I ran back to got me a cold. I'm going down to the fishing hole. You can come fishing all the time. have you been fishing all the time? I'm going fishing too.
Hey, what's going on? Where you been, Jeff?
I've been in the bathroom. Is that okay?
What you doing in the bathroom?
I'll give you 2 guesses.
Wash your hands?
Did I wash my hands?
Hey, what you doing after?
Since the microbes which cause infectious hepatitis are most common in human excrement or feces, you can see the importance of washing your hands after using the bathroom.
Oh, interesting. So we actually got to see him come out of the bathroom. That's a first for the toilet. We've never actually seen them come out. We didn't get to see him go in because then we could have an accurate time guess.
Yes, we could. But so this is why I thought this was fascinating, is that, and this is, surprisingly, this is the first image that came into my head when I thought about people going to the bathroom. And,
well,
and
we also you to think about that. Yeah.
Yes, you did. And the just the audacity of taking a dump at a party.
Yeah, insane.
Yeah.
And being gone so long that people are specifically asking you where you were.
That's Joe's biggest fear.
Well, that's why I have my technique. You know, my technique where I go in so quickly it's like I peed, and I'm happy to. Do you guys all know my technique? Skip, you know my technique?
No, I don't. I wish you would tell me.
Yeah. So what I do,
don't encourage him, Skip.
As soon as I do this, especially at unisex toilets, because I don't want a babe to walk in after me and think that I went number 2. So I go in as soon as I sit down. It's starting to come out. I take the toilet paper and I start folding while it's coming out. I put one folded piece of toilet paper on this knee, and then I fold up another one, put it on my right knee. So I have everything locked and loaded. Then I take a third one and have it ready in my hand. As soon as I'm done down there, I'm locked and loaded. I have everything ready to go. Boom, boom, boom. Put it in the toilet, flush it. Here's the genius part is I take the toilet seat and I put it up so whoever comes in after me thinks that I just peed. And so I can do that in about under like 90 seconds.
Wow. Okay.
Any other comments? Anybody?
I've just heard it a million times. I've heard you call it perfect crime.
And he tells you from the bathroom too, Nick. All right, now I'm folding up the paper right now.
Yep.
No, he knows my technique. Steve, you know my technique, right?
I do. Yeah. I walked in after, and timing wise was fine, but the smell in there really gave you away.
Well, I always blame it on the person before me. That's what I tell.
So I would say flush while you're still going.
I do. I do that, but
it's a dangerous game.
It is. And I also don't like to do the courtesy flush because then everybody knows that or thinks that maybe you're having trouble in there if you have 2 flushes. So I just like to keep it at 1. I've thought about this, Skip.
Okay.
You told this story last year or 2 years ago as well, but
it's
only fair to repeat it.
We got to get Skip up to speed here. So
thanks for.
If you want to take points off or minutes off for Joe because of that.
No, it's a Toilament tradition.
You're the judge.
It's a Toilament tradition.
So Judah, I don't know. I mean, this guy at this party in the 70s, I don't know.
Terrible diet, I'm sure.
He doesn't wash his hands even after going number 2.
Right. Terrible health literacy, poor diet because he lived in the 70s. Yeah. I mean, I think all around, great choice. Again, compared to the Packalope or Little Marquis, it's hard to begrudge this man, but I think 90 minutes on the toilet a day is
I appreciate
a totally
that.
fair estimate. Wow. Great choice.
Wow. You're very gracious with your
Thank you. I get that all the time.
I'm still stunned that Morthurst is not more than that, but I have another contender, and he goes by the name T-Bone the Clown. Now, he is a hobo clown from the video The Art of Clowning, featured in our new touring show, but I thought I'd give you an extended cut so you can really evaluate him, kind of like Indiana Jones holding up the sand to the idol to kind of see what the weight is. To do that with T-Bone the Clown.
Modal. I'm T-Bone the Clown. I'm a
Wait, that was weird. It looked like the guy from Skip's video showed up. Okay, here we go.
My name's Jeff Modal. I'm T-Bone the Clown. I'm a hobo clown. The reason I picked the hobo clown is because my favorite clowns were Red Skelton and Emmett Kelly. There's several ways you can do your mouth. Some clowns will make a circle type mouth. I have a mustache, so I kind of take it and I make a sad face. Hobos wasn't very clean back then. They couldn't always get a bath. The tramp is a clown that's wears clothes torn and tatered.
There's a flub there. He meant to say tattered, but he said where the tramp wears clothes torn and tatered. Yeah.
Now let me introduce you to T-Bone. When they said T-Bone was going to be here, well, here I am. Where's everybody else at?
All right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
yeah,
T-Bone.
Definitely.
Yeah. How long is T-Bone spending on the toilet? I mean, he has to get out of all that clown getup just to sit down. So, adding that in.
Was he sitting down in that video, Nick?
Yeah. In
the
makeup application. Yeah.
I'll be interested to see if seeing the contestants sitting down helps Judah in any way gauge, whether how long they sit on a toilet. So, Judah, what do you?
I mean, that's got to be a pretty accurate picture of what he looks like when he's pooping, right there.
Like that, something like that.
Yeah. I mean, exactly like that. It's perfect. Yeah, and as you said, the man is literally talking about taters when he's trying to talk about clowning. So he's heavy on starches. Proteins.
Can't stop thinking about taters. Yeah,
he's got taters on the mind. Yeah,
he's very like philosophical about his clowning, so he presumably spends a lot of time thinking about that while he's pooping as well. I think this is another outstanding selection. Yeah,
thank you.
Let's say this is tough. Maybe 100 minutes on the toilet a
day. Okay. All right, I lost
Nice.
track, but that seems about accurate. Yeah.
All right. Okay, my turn now. I'm going with somebody who I regretted not showing last year, and it was just like the most obvious one to take, and I'm taking him this year because I think he's going to do pretty well. I think he speaks for himself. Here he is.
Ladies and gentlemen, comedian, entertainer,
another loophole.
Daniel Songer.
Another loophole.
Hey, comedian, entertainer, Daniel Songer back here with a condom smile. Yes, that's it. Comedy Act 238. Condom smile. Condom smile. Condom smile. Yeah, you don't even have to open your hand. Condom smile. Yeah. It's like, hey, do you want to do something dirty? I mean, it's just, woo! I'm telling you, explosion, condom smile.
So now I'm starting to think maybe he wasn't a good pick. Just hearing you speak, Judah, it seems like the more athletic they are, the quicker their bowel movements are going to be. And this dude's jumping all over the place.
But he's so full of shit. Oh my God.
True.
It's a good point, Skip. But go ahead.
2 points leap to my mind detracting. One of them is definitely that he moves so much. Like when he's down in that squat, that's basically like squatty potty pose. Like I'd be surprised if he didn't evacuate every time he recorded.
Great
but
point.
His diet must be terrible. He also strikes me as a beer man, so there's like a lot of fluid in there.
Right, he did have that beer belly for sure.
He has the body of a man who spends an inordinate amount of time on the toilet. But I think given how much action and pelvic thrusting specifically that he does, I'd probably knock him down to like 90 minutes a day.
Wow. Okay, I'll take that though.
But
That's a good number. I'm happy with that. I also like that you use the word evacuate.
Mm-hmm. Technical.
That's a word that doesn't get thrown around enough in the Toilament.
That's what I paid my tuition for, is very specifically just to do that.
Yeah. All right, bringing it up the rear, we got Steve. Last but not least.
I think let's play the video, and then I will give you my pitch right after of why. By the way, this came to me. It's like, talk about a eureka moment. I was just lying there. I had to call, make sure that no one had taken him, and immediately make sure to pull the
Steve, you had selected a different one before. Then, like 3 minutes before we were about to go on, you called me and said, "Hey, can I switch this?"
Eureka in the bathtub. I'm telling you.
And I was like,
wow.
This is
Stop the presses.
I was like, luckily I have this video handy at all times. So, you ready to play it, Steve?
Oh, let's do it.
Here we go.
Are we ready yet? We have a video here that you brought with you, and go ahead and we'll roll that video.
This is 4 filters of toxic fat that you are looking at. I take out of my mouth in the morning, 4 and 4 at night. Grape juice. This is what we use to extract the mucus. I'm going left and right inside the mouth, left and right, and this is liquefying this mucus, just liquefying. This could probably stop babies from having birth defects. Now watch this. We're going to burn this. We're going to put this on this rock. You'll see the back flame. You'll see it backfire. This could actually put this torch out. Now watch. Now we're going to turn. Now see how it sticks.
Come on, too. Go ahead. Yeah.
Anyhow, you see that? See how it sticks inside there?
Yeah. Now what are you doing here? You're actually.
I'm telling people now. This is a killer. This, folks, is the real killer. This is the killer of all killers. This stuff will kill babies, it'll kill mothers, it'll kill everybody.
And what does it say on your shirt? In fact, you're wearing a similar shirt there, aren't you?
Well, the shirt says toxic fat kills millions.
Right.
And I believe that actually toxic. See it coming out the spoon. Now look how that juggles. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Now eventually you get enough of flakes together. Eventually you get every day, twice a day you get flakes, and every day you get flakes, and week after week you get flakes.
You brought some of those flakes with you, didn't you? Yeah.
This is the flakes. This is the flakes. This is.
Oh, that's actual.
This is the flakes. Now, this is the actual toxic fat. All this was extracted from my mouth.
Yeah. In fact, when I saw you, you were holding this, and
this come from my mouth.
Yeah. So, Steve, I think it's a good pick just off the.
Well, hold on. I'm going to also add. Other factors that can make you have trouble evacuating is stress and anxiety. That guy is dealing with a lot of stress and anxiety.
Yeah.
Older age, constipation, much more common in older adults. On top of that, he's not drinking. Dehydration, he's spraying that and then spitting it out. The guy is dehydrated. I'm very worried about him.
But can I say this? He's very against toxic fat. He's against toxic fat. He wants to get rid of toxic fat.
Yeah.
He's not putting fat into his body. He's taking it out.
He's putting he's eating plenty of burgers. He's eating plenty of hot dogs. It's toxic fat, not regular fat. Like if you eat a burger, that's not toxic. That's just regular fat. It's the toxic fat he's trying to get rid of.
Oh. And I would say in Steve's honor, I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm so caught up in this. Mucus is like a natural lubricant to get stuff out of your body. And if he's spitting it out,
I mean, you saw how much. By the way, you saw how much he's getting in just his spit. Like how much he's collecting. Just imagine what he's working through the rest of the system.
Okay, you might have convinced me. Actually, I feel like well, we'll see what Judah says. Judah, what
we can do?
Did you go to med school, Steve? You're doing all my work for me. That's exceptional. You rattled off every single point that I was thinking of. That was amazing. So yeah, he's old. Old people take forever to poop. And I was thinking the same thing. It's like every drop of that grape juice that goes into his mouth is immediately spit out. It's like you almost had yourself a bonus point there, but you spat it away. Yeah, I mean,
into a coffee filter. Yeah,
that's true.
Right.
Yeah. By the way, that video is incredibly disgusting. I feel like that's the grossest thing I've ever seen on the show. Every time it comes up. Yeah. It's just that.
It's Bay Area. Isn't that where you are? Your Bay Area? It's your people.
That's true. Yeah. That's true. Maybe that's why it registers so hard with me. Yeah. Anyway, all of your points were exceptional. I feel like the Packalope is my gold standard in this Toilament, my green and gold standard for long pooper. And
wow, but I wasn't expecting the Packalope to do so well. But wow.
Oh, I knew the Packalope.
Oh my God! The second he appeared on screen with his horn helmet, I was like, that man spends.
He's actually tailgating in the video. I mean, yeah,
it's true.
So
he holds it in for the whole tailgate, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure he had to go. He probably has a toilet in that van of his too. Go ahead.
Well, he's not going to spend a lot of time at Lambeau, though. I mean, that's you know,
got to hold it in.
Yeah.
I feel like I kind of got to give him the tie with the Packalope. I feel like 120 minutes. Like,
really?
Yeah, it's a great choice.
For Arthur Bloom.
Yeah, and again,
Wow.
Steve, you did all the work for me. That was amazing.
Okay.
If you haven't gone to medical school, maybe you should.
Okay.
Not too late, Steve.
So now, Steve, do you have the totals of all the total minutes? Okay, read it back, and then I'm gonna tell you about the twist. This is the same twist that we did last time, so I'm not changing any rules. I'm just having it be a surprise.
So, coming in 8th place.
8th place.
Yeah, there's 4 times 2, right?
No. You total up the 2 shitters that we presented, and then that's the total number.
Toiletman, please.
Toiletman.
I had forgotten the rules. So
this
Skip
is a gentleman's tournament.
Skip 120 minutes. Or should I do it first and then tell you?
Total them all up first, and then.
So that's in 4th place is Skip with 120 minutes.
20 minutes, hosted by Matt Pinfield. Okay.
Nick won with 165 minutes. Nick is in 3rd with 165 minutes.
Okay.
In 2nd, before going into this whatever new rule, is Joe with 210 minutes.
Nice.
And in 1st place with 230 minutes is Steve.
Okay, so Steve, don't go throwing yourself.
I have no idea what this is. I just know
the winner
first is probably not good.
The winner of the Toilament, and I conferred with Nick on this for the first Toilament. Do you remember? We talked about it on the show. We talked about beforehand that the winner is the person who comes in 2nd place, who gets number 2. So for the 2nd year in a row, I won the Toilament. Yes,
number 2.
Number 2 is the first place winner. So yes, I did it. Yes,
I think Steve has like in your mind, Steve. You'll think something else though.
Right? You know what? I don't want to win this tournament. I'm perfectly happy.
You don't want to see the trophy. Trust me.
You came in 4th place last time, and you rejoiced over that.
I got no qualms. No qualms.
Yeah, I've blocked everything out about. I don't remember coming in 4th.
You're not losing sleep over this one, Skip?
No.
Okay. Well,
I do remember being disappointed Danny Aiello didn't do better. That was felt like
I sure changed you on that one. That man spends a long time on the
Hey, it takes a big man to admit that that they were wrong, Judah. So I appreciate your.
All right, good stuff. I think that's it for Toilament 2025. I think we knocked it out of the park. Judah, thanks for joining us. Anything to promote? You want to promote your line of Metamucil shirts that are coming out this fall?
Yeah, sure. Check me out on redbubble.com. Every t-shirt you make makes me like 10 cents or something. So feel free.
All right. Now you got to go and walk your dogs while wearing that same outfit. You just never take it off, right? Yeah.
And then you send some of the royalties to Metamucil, to the people at Metamucil, right?
Well, only once I get the cease and desist from Redbubble.
Okay.
But we'll wait for that to happen first.
It might have. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thanks for joining us, Steve. You got the outro graphic ready to go.
The same as the intro graphic.
All right. Thank you, Jude. Thank you.
I would be covered from eyebrow to foot in blood and urine and feces.
We did Toilament in the books. Yeah.
Skip, I feel like you probably learned a lot. I mean, you didn't score that high, but I feel like you learned a lot in the next year, or I guess 2027, when you come back.
Yeah, I'll watch the films with a brand new eye.
Yeah. You have a new keyword to enter into your metadata.
Yeah.
And then all of us will be men in our 50s doing this in 2 years. So that'll be exciting. Yeah. Let me do a quick nice thing, Steve. Just a real quick one. So the person that really makes this whole operation run is our unsung hero, and that, of course, is McKenna Mobus. She sent in an unflattering photo of herself when we were doing Quarantine Classics. She called herself Grub Child, and she had a great sense of humor. And then a few years later, she's like, "Hey, I'm in New York. Do you need any help?" And she has been indispensable, continues to be. And we're going to miss her because later this week, she heads to Edinburgh, Scotland. Like we did, she's going to have her own show at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
She's not leaving forever, by the way. She's just like,
No,
hey, she's coming back. I mean, yeah, we would go belly up without her.
And this is the show. It's so strange that I asked for a description of it, and but she's written a very funny hour of stand-up.
I'm not seeing it.
Oh, you're not?
I'm not seeing it either.
Oh, okay, weird. She has written a very funny hour of stand-up comedy, and but then she has body swapped with Liam Gallagher. That's the premise of the show.
Okay.
And so will she get her body back by the time the Oasis reunion happens? That is the stakes are very high. And let me try to share it again, see if that works. You get anything?
Yeah.
There it is.
Oh yeah, there it is. It's called the show is called I Body Swapped with Noel Gallagher.
Nice.
August 1st through the 9th. Yeah, so she's
what's the premise? So she's body swapped, and then Liam Gallagher's in her head, and then she's
Noel Gallagher, right? Yeah.
Noel Gallagher.
Yeah, I said Liam. It's Noel. And I don't know. I haven't seen the show. She's been rehearsing it in the office, and she's been doing shows in her home. In fact, the reason she's not here to pitch it herself, she's doing a rehearsal in her apartment right now for like 7 people to get the show ready. But she didn't even play guitar before this, but has learned it to play Oasis songs and has been rehearsing nonstop. So I'm excited. She's going to do a show like I think tomorrow here in New York at a public space that we can see. But if you're in anywhere near Edinburgh, or if you're going to travel over for Fringe, go see McKenna's show. It looks very funny. And I wanted to give her a little plug because she helps us so much.
She's an amazing human being.
Yes.
You guys lucked out so much with her.
And she has balls. She has balls to go over there and do a show at Fringe and learn how to play guitar and put herself out there. Oh boy, I need the videos. I need to hide behind videos. Hats off to her.
Right, learning guitar and everything. So it looks very funny. All right, let's close up Nice Things.
EP, what do you want to watch?
Mastering the Art of Clown Makeup. I was not able to capture, this is the hobo clown. I was not able to capture in the montages I've shown the awkwardness of the editing. There's no music. There's just long silences of people in clown makeup and applying clown makeup. And I think it needs to be seen in long form. So I think our patrons will enjoy this. It's the portion of the video is featured in our Volume 11 show that's on tour right now. But I think people will dig seeing the full version. So George will join us for that.
And we don't normally watch funny videos about funny editing. Normally we watch a funny person or a funny character or funny cinematography or something. But no, this is a funny edit. I'm looking forward to this.
It's hard to do that in short, little digestible chunks. So that's why this will let us drink that in.
Okay, Skip, you got anything to plug?
I do my lunchtime show every 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube at the AV Geek 16mm film page. And so we're almost at 1,600 episodes.
Wow.
So, incredible. Every single weekday. It's amazing. Never
and new stuff all the time. New stuff all the time.
Wow. All right. What are we going out on, Skip? You brought us something.
Yeah. So you guys knew about Ro Rivas from the 70s, but you have not seen the 80s remake of Ro Rivas.
No.
And you were asking for a song. And so this new remake, which is totally different voice, totally different puppet, is about, he sings about the good worms and evil worms.
Okay. Well, I'm excited to go out on that, but until next week, we will see you down the road to clowndom, everybody.
That's it. If we had been prepared, we could have done better.
Continued success, especially in the bathroom.
Sizzler.
The health rules are our key to find a work-free life with peace of mind. But wait a minute, who is this? Oh, he's all right, he gets a kiss. All this squabbling, good and bad, I'll show you what should make you mad. Aha, look here, now there's the villain. To see him big would scare you chillin'. He's the one you ought to fight. Ro Rebus knows it's only right. Now back to what I said before. To know the bad ones, that's our chore. The ones who live inside our tummies, they're the bad ones. We're no dummies. And so you see, it's not clear-cut, but one thing sure, no ifs, no buts.
When we return, Dr. Selner will complete the bunion surgery.
Yes, those are his pajamas he's wearing.
All right, I gotta go.
That's all. That's it.
Let me see that one.
Rocks are done. Gotta sleep. Bye.
That's it. That it done.
We did our best. If we'd been prepared, we could have done better.
What do you think about Bibra?
About what?
An 8.
Mine not there for yuck anymore.
Ooh.
That's all I'm doing.
Cheerio. Continued success. Thank you.
Have a good day.
Sizzler.
Tinkerbell!
Hasta la vista, baby. And I got that from Arnold Schwarzenegger, the governor from California.
We'll be right back right after that.
Good luck from all of us at Hagen.
And Kurt Polstead, the real great guy. Nice, nice.
Goodbye.
Chucky, better luck next time.
Jim's coins in Hilldale.